it.
Hey, what's going on? El Presidente here. Obviously I'm not wearing my shirt, but UP RC Outlaws. Shirt got a little dirty and sweaty from our little event, winning championships and such. We'll get to that later. Sitting here with another co-founder of the Outlaws and a board member. Yep. One of the first people to get a truck. That'll go through later. Here with Jimmy T.
Hey.
Or in another world, you're known as Jimmy Crocker, the Baker Man.
That too.
Roller derby action. So.
Yep.
How you doing today?
Not too bad. You?
I'm doing pretty good.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah.
Some planes, not as much gunfire. Or...
No, not yet.
There'll be some loud stuff going by, I'm sure.
Usually is.
So, how'd you get into this hobby here?
JD was talking about shit one day. Like, that looks kind of cool. So I started looking at the Traxxas stuff and found a truck that I liked and just went and bought it. That was about it, really. There wasn't a whole lot of forethought to it. And yeah.
Before you know it, here we are.
Here we are, screwing around and led to this.
Yep. See, we should have took the whole group, take all the money in the trucks. We probably could have bought a cruise ship or something by now.
Maybe, yeah.
Something
close.
decent.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it though.
A boat or something.
Yeah. So, all right, well, we'll get rolling along here.
Cool.
We'll start on this side here.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Speaking of Traxxas.
Yeah, just a slash, just a stock slash.
Stock slash.
Nothing too special there.
There's a lot special there.
Besides some tagging, no, not really. No, it's just a
Slash.
basic, doesn't get used a whole lot, but you know,
Well,
part of the collection. Gotta get her out.
it's a nice truck just take and beat around.
It's not bad for that, yeah.
Take it off jumps. And,
Throw it, it's not a big deal.
yep.
It flies pretty well.
Yeah, this is one of those trucks, especially these kind, the Stampedes, all that stuff, where if you break this truck, you're not really out anything.
No, there's not much to it.
The good news is we know enough people now too, where everybody's got piles of slash parts hanging out, laying around somewhere.
Extra slash here and there. And
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool. And yeah, me, you, and JD all got one. My kids got one.
We did.
We won't talk about how that happened, but
but we all have one because of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, next up already. What do you got?
Next up, this little 1/16 slash. The lovely Gravedigger body on it at the moment.
You guys caught that. Very nice Summit you have.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that body at?
It came with the Summit eventually. Came a little bit later, but you know, it all came together, kinda.
That's a nice truck. Some nice guy must have sold that one to you. This is I sold this to him in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
I bought a whole lot of stuff and Jim eyeballed this one up right away, and
I've been thinking about one. I've been looking at it just to have something a little bit smaller than the Revo. So
I was a little hesitant.
Something a little more portable.
Yeah, I was a little hesitant about getting rid of it, but I think I had just got my. Did I have my Teton yet? I don't remember.
I feel like I had. Yeah, no, I think I had it. Yeah, no, you had. I don't think.
Okay.
I feel like when we went to Mackinac and you bought that, I had this.
But I had to make an agreement with my wife when I bought the lot of trucks that I was going to weed through and get rid of most of it, because I really only bought it for the one truck that was in it and then the parts I needed. So, yep, Jim's got this one, and there's a few little hiccups right away, some stuff that
needed some extra parts, but
worked out. But it all
not too
worked
bad
out
in the end, yeah.
And the cool thing about these is, with the scale, sometimes you get a big truck and you go down like a 10th scale and you go down to a 16th. Sometimes the parts will be a little bit different. Where with the Traxxas stuff, this is an exact replica of the bigger,
more or less,
bigger Summit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yep, neat little truck.
It is.
You'll see hopefully a couple Revos if we can get Conley to do one. But so yeah, that one you have the Summit body and that body before, right?
Yep, I didn't bring the Summit body. I should have grabbed that too. Thought about it, but
that's right.
It makes it look a bit bigger. Rides a little higher there, but
then I got the big Gravedigger.
Yeah.
which obviously is not the same suspension setup, but pretty awesome. It's got lights all around it, all that stuff.
It does, yeah. The actual Summit body has more of a built on it. It's got the light bar up top, and yeah, it did have the tail lights on there.
What other upgrades did you do this one? Did you servo?
Yeah, I replaced the stock servo with a Savix, and otherwise it's pretty well stock. Yeah.
Told you you'd get to hear
Stock
something in
brushed.
his video.
Yeah, usually.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, no, it's just the stock brushless setup that came with it.
Yeah, I think that was.
A new-ish ESC because that also started on fire.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That would have been cool to get on video.
It would have.
And you can tell that's
Just
one of
in
the
my basement at the time, so.
That's one of the original 16ths because it actually has the antenna sticking out of it. The newer, the antenna is real small. All the newer ones.
I think it just depends on which one you get because the Slash here has the antenna.
Yeah, those
And
still
those
have.
are newer.
Well,
But
the 16th. I think
Yeah.
these ones are all on a small antenna now.
I don't know. I don't remember what JD's is like, but
This is inside. I think all the Revos were inside though. Maybe I don't know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But
Maybe we don't know what we're talking about. We're just talking.
plus, I've swapped things a couple times. I think that's the one that came in there though. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, little Summit.
little Summit. She got one of the little adapters to turn the lights on and off, but
Yeah, because you got that for another car.
Yeah.
Did something like that.
yeah, but then I need like another good controller and all that shit. So.
Your bumper's bent. There you go. Cool. All right. Moving along pretty quick here.
Sure.
Uh-oh. What do we got coming up here?
Be my TRX4 Traxxas, of course, running Jeep Wrangler body.
Das
Remember
Rubicon.
which one that is besides that, yeah.
It's the Wrangler Unlimited.
Well, yeah, the Wrangler Limited. I don't remember what the body code is or any of that BS, but it's beat up a little bit. Not the greatest paint job. It's flaking inside, but
It's all right.
yeah.
That's why you make stickers all the time.
First one I did, I think. No. Yeah, I can't remember which one I did first, but yeah.
That's pretty close. So now this one isn't actually the TRX4. It was the whole kit, right?
It's a TRX4 kit.
So you had to you had to put every piece of this thing together,
Yeah, that was fun.
get to know it inside and out right
Yep,
away.
right from the ground up.
That's pretty
Didn't
sweet.
get too far into it before I had to contact Traxxas and get some replacement parts. There was what the hell was it? The bearing, I think, was the wrong size or something for the in there. I don't remember exactly what it was a while now, but so I had to sit for a while longer, but it was fun to do.
Traxxas Canyons on it,
Yep,
and you hand siped out them tires,
yep,
right?
yep, it did.
I remember getting a message. Wow, wow, how fun this is.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do it again, but it was interesting.
So what else you got on here? I know you got a couple more upgrade parts.
Really, the only extra thing I believe I did were the brass weights down the wheel weights there. Can't remember what the hell they're called, the knuckles. Blah blah blah. Yeah, feel free to.
All them stuffs.
Yeah.
Yep, the whole brass hub setup. It attaches right to the portals, and
Yeah.
they almost attach the same way as the tracks, where you just pop them on the outside. With the tracks, I think you only need to do 3 screws in it.
Yeah, I gotta check those out sometime.
Yeah. Yeah, the Legends got a set of them. I want to see what they do in the snow, because so far the tracks, nothing about the tracks have really
Yeah.
got me that excited
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. I wouldn't mind checking them out for the snow factor and possibly that with a snowblower would be kind of fun for the front of this, but.
So we just had our crawling event. Now looking at what the truck can do, is there anything else you might be planning to do to this in the future, or?
Not that I could think of at the moment. I would like to just add some lights, but that doesn't really help with the crawling so much.
It sure
as,
does.
At night, anyways.
My,
Yeah, for
my
that
first
kind
run
of
I
stuff.
did, my lights were plugged in, then they came unplugged, and my second one was horrible.
Okay,
So
sure.
the
Sure, we'll
lights
go with
help.
that. Yeah, that's about it so far. Like I said, there's a 3D printed snowblower I think would be fun to add to it, but kind of want to try the tracks out in winter first and see how that goes and go from there.
Yeah, and you see most of Jim's trucks, and if he was a racer, he would have picked the his number. It's on most of his trucks, supporting his favorite group, 311,
Yeah.
on everything. And him and his whole family are pug fans, so there's got his flying pug sticker,
Homemade
which is
vinyl sticker.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it worked.
Shout out for Kingsford Crush. That's the ones who, the girls roller derby team here in town. They call him Jimmy Crocker because he bakes goodies for them. So far you're pretty much you've been a Traxxas fanboy for the most part, right?
More or less, yeah. Just easy of access, and I like what they've put out. And just lazy, so it's just easy to kind of find and fix, and everything's readily available.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm not a fanboy, but I am. I'm just an RC fanboy.
Sure.
So as it Traxxas stuff, the ease of repair and getting parts and the price of parts.
Yeah, but like I was looking at one of the Axials before they put these out. I liked the looks of these when they came out, but I wanted the kit, and I can't remember. I think Axial had the one kit. I don't remember which one it is. Kind of like this crawler, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, I know they had quite a few.
But then they
kits,
came out with that, and it's like, oh, I like that. So.
Yeah, you get to switch the gears and all that stuff, so that's fun. All right. See you later, little truck. Now, last but not least, this was a car that kind of helped get me into the hobby coming up here, because I didn't know how the electric ones actually were.
Yeah.
And then this one went screaming down the street.
Yeah, it was a good first choice. I didn't really look at a whole lot of other ones, and I'm glad I didn't. Glad I didn't go for something smaller off the bat.
So what is it?
The E-Revo.
Traxxas
the old,
E-Revo.
not the 2.0. That'd be kind of nice to upgrade, but for now, it does the job.
All brushless.
Brushless.
Nothing but power.
Could be better. I'm gonna probably work on that this winter. Upgrade a few parts and get some new batteries and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's where some of us have been lacking. Buy a bunch of batteries, we've just used them right up, and now at the end of this season, we're just fighting to hold on.
More or less, yeah. Starting to lose paint in this body too.
So you've made a lot of modifications to this one as far as from your stock out of the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Revo.
Yeah, I think one of the first things I did was swap out the shocks. I kept breaking the original Revo shocks, and they're not easily replaceable. You have to replace the whole thing, and they cost about twice as much as the Summit shocks. So I went to those instead, and they've been great so far.
Quite a few people do that. It seems like the Summit stuff's a little beefier, it seems like.
That, and it's like $4 to replace the shock compared to like 12 for the E-Revos, just because you have to replace all the metal parts and everything on it rather than just the plastic shock, which is usually what breaks.
Oh.
At least when I break them. Let's see, what else did I do? Most recently, one of the other ones I did pop in the 2-speed transmission.
He has a 2-speed
Summit.
Revo.
The low isn't great for much, but it's just fun to have.
Yeah, that was a wild. When you said you were doing that, what in the hell are you doing now?
Yeah, then I added the telemetry and whatnot, got the GPS speed and all that BS, which it's fun, but not very handy. Kind of cool to see sometimes, but most recently with some of the bigger tires, I swapped out the servos for got the bigger Traxxas servo in there and a separate BEC maxed out on the voltage for it.
Did this one run the dual servos for the steering away?
It did come with that out of the box, yeah.
Like
I 3D printed a plate for that side. That's right. Yeah, it came with that. It's about all I've done to it.
You're running Proline Badlands on here?
Right now, yep, just got those. I did I got the lights on the front and back too. Just swapped out the Summit bumpers.
And you got a switch in there so you can turn off your lights.
Yep, it's on the.
Which part does it?
It's the toggle switch up top.
On, off, on, off. Awesome.
Silly little thing.
That was camera magic right there, folks. I don't got a remote. So yeah, that was pretty awesome when you did that. So yeah, you might have to throw a couple of those kits in other people's trucks for them. They'll pay you.
The only problem, it just depends on what truck you've got, but.
Oh, you can do it, Jim. We got faith in you.
Well, the TRX4 already uses, well, I suppose the locking ones use it for the diffs, but.
Yep, that's why.
We don't have that on here, so I had the extra channel, so it worked out.
Well, you buy a TRX and then just sell the truck and keep the remote.
Definitely needs some replacement parts. Keep losing the screw here.
I see it.
Keeps pulling out.
Yep, plastic on
Yeah.
plastic. I'm actually surprised how long. That was one of my worries when I got into this is you're putting metal screws through plastic.
Yeah.
And that always worried me. Torque it down, but it's amazing how tight you can get some of this stuff on plastic without ripping it out.
Yeah, those are, I think those were the original rockers there, so they've held up a decent amount of time.
I know a guy used to hang out with, if that never happened, just get a bigger like self-tapping screw and just drill it right through there.
Sure. Yeah, I think those, I'll probably just replace them this winter, but.
Oh, you're gonna do it the right way?
Probably.
That's sad.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, I wasn't a fan of these, seeing them early on, but this one scoots.
I like it.
And
Plus, yeah.
Zach's is pretty neat too with the old school dual motor one. That's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
neat.
those are pretty sweet. But
Awesome. Anything else you want to add then?
not that I can think of. No, it's my fun toy.
Fun toys.
Got some other tires for it. That'll be
Alright.
fun on the 6S.
Get it off my
Still
table.
belted.
All right. Anything else you want to tell your fans before we take off?
No, I got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you met Jim, and you'll see him again a lot more in the future.
I'm sure.
Bye. Yeah.